And IPT, I think one of the beauties of IPT is that it allows a clinician to work with a client to link the onset of the symptoms with these important social and interpersonal contexts, and that they are like together. And part of interpersonal theory suggests that disturbances, we find ways to cope with disturbing things in our lives. And so for a lot of individuals, food becomes a way to cope. I don't want to say that depression is a coping strategy, but sometimes checking out and withdrawing can be a way to manage overwhelming or distressing feelings. And that those coping strategies are used over and over and over and over again in similar ways and in similar, maybe different, kind of different contexts, so to speak, but they're used similarly. And one of the beauties of IPT is that we try to then identify what are these unique contexts so that when it began, or what is it that's maintaining it. And we help the person understand that, look, conflict and eating go hand in hand. Every time you've made a transition in your life, those transitions have been marked by increasing depression or have been marked by increasing eating problems. Every time that you've struggled in your relationships with others, when you feel like that you've had a breakup or you've reached out to somebody or you've desired to have a relationship with somebody and you've either been rejected or turned away or felt like that you were not important, your eating gets worse. So it's identifying those contexts and letting people know, like, look, these things are linked. And one of the things that we do is once we can identify that, then we can work to establish particular strategies to help them change that context. And once we change the context, then the disorder begins to go away. It's really, it's an amazing thing to see happen, but it's really true. Because once you've helped somebody identify those contextual issues that run across the timeline of their symptom profile and can help them kind of unlock that via strategies and identification of a particular problem area, the symptomatic behaviors begin to go away and they begin to feel much better.